Victory Monday, y'all. Coffee and convo, baby. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Welcome to the latest installment of Coffee and Convo. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. I appreciate you guys. As always, you could be anywhere in the world, but you are right here with me on this beautiful, beautiful Victory Monday, man, as our Raiders went out last night and beat the Jets under the big-time lights, 16-12, in a hell of an effort from our defensive side of the ball and just enough on the offensive side of the ball to get it done as well. Salute to our Raiders, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Make sure you wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button. We're about 5 subscribers away from, 21.6? We're on our way to 22K, and we can't do that without you guys, man. Salute. Shout out to my brother Fred Hampton. I see you, King. Salute to my brother Primos in the building. Eddie, Eights, Phillip, Anthony R., all my guys, Hooligan Nation. I appreciate you guys. A lot to talk about. Mike Downs, I see you, brother. Salute to Operator King and Barrio as well. Let me see. Would have been a touchdown more. Wasn't for that fumble, or should I say a so-called fumble. This is facts, Mike. But, there wasn't enough evidence to turn it around. When they called it a turnover, it is what it is. It just wasn't enough substantial evidence, to really look at it and say that wasn't a fumble. And let's just keep it a buck, y'all. I'm going to be real. We're in prime time. They wanted to give us a heart attack. We know how the refs play. We know how the NFL play it, right? They wanted to see a down-to-the-wire game, and that's exactly what they got. It literally came down to the last play of the game to wrap this shit up. But it is what it is. I don't give a shit. Fumble or non-fumble, we got it together, but we have to clean that up a little bit because technically Josh had 2 fumbles. Even on that big play where he ran for 40-plus yards, he fumbled the ball out of bounds. That Jets defense is feisty, man. That's what they do. They create turnovers. Zeus, a play prior to that, fumbled the football. I think it was a play or 2 prior, right? Fumbled the football. We got to clean that up. We have to clean that up. But kudos to the Jets defense, man. Those guys, they're no slouches, man. That defense is real. There's a reason why, they held Patrick Mahomes to what they did to him, to Jalen Hurts, to Josh Allen. They have held some of the greatest quarterbacks in the league right now to some terrible numbers. Look, we could do this right now. For everybody, man, that was shitting on Aidan O'Connell last night, oh, he's not the guy. He's not the guy. Well, look, it's still very early. This is 3 weeks into his NFL career. And what I mean by that is actual playing time, okay? A lot of people were calling him garbage, shitting on him last night. Well, look, Mahomes, 203 yards, 1 TD, 2 picks, a QBR of 63.6 against this Jets defense. Josh Allen, 236 yards, 1 TD, 3 picks, 62.7 QBR against this Jets defense. Jalen Hurts, 280 yards, 1 tutty, 3 picks, a QBR of 59.5. Herbert, 136 in the air, no TDs, no picks, 65.4 QBR. O'Connell, 153 in the air, a touchdown, 1 pick, and a QBR of 72. His QBR was higher than Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Herbert. Come on, man. What are we doing, man? To see a rookie to be able to do that, to pull that off, that's a masterclass in my eyes. Yes, Aidan O'Connell didn't go out there and put up a 300, 400-yard performance with 3 or 4 touchdowns. He could have put one more up at the end of the game if Josh didn't fumble the football, but I digress. At the end of the day, that kid went out there and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Fearless, 1 turnover, threw a tutty. I'm cool. To me, that was a masterclass from our rookie guy. He is the guy, and there's a reason why. I'm going to say he's the guy right now. Look, Devante, what did he say yesterday, you guys? He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie. I'm glad he's our guy. The composure that this kid has, I love it, man. I'm here to allow Aidan O'Connell to win this job for the foreseeable future. Am I saying he's the guy of the future? I don't know yet, but I'm all in giving him the opportunity to steal that job. At the end of the day, man, I can't fathom sometimes how some of our fan base just goes on here and bashes someone like Aidan O'Connell that did what he did yesterday against that really, 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 really good Jets defense. It's just disrespectful at this point, man. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Salute to my dog Raider Reaper on the $10 donation. I appreciate you, King. Good win, but Jacobs fumbled twice. I swear some people can never be happy. One, he got extra 5 yards. Others should have been challenged. Coach P said his mistake. He didn't challenge. Well, come on, man. Look, Reaper, you watched the same game we watched, bro. Like, I'm not shitting on Josh Jacobs. I gave him a game ball. So what do you mean? First of all, though, I hate when people say stupid shit like this. And Reaper, you my guy, bro. And I'm not literally just going at you with this. But, bro, did you watch my face when we won the game last night? Did you see how much at peace and how much I was ecstatic that our team won the game? Like, come on, bro. Like, what do you mean? At the end of the day, it's football. You have to pick. You have to some good, some bad, some ugly. At the end of the day, man, Josh Jacobs, look, they called it a fumble. That damn near lost us the football game. We got to call it how we see it, King. Am I happy about that? No. But am I happy that we won? Yes. But you still have to look at players and say, come on, man. Like, we still got to call people on their shit. Oh, okay, Reap. And that's what I was saying, because I'm like, my apologies, bro. But that's why I was saying I wasn't directing it deliberately towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen people all across the board on Twitter doing that last night too. So my apologies, Reap. My apologies. Because all I know is, bro, I'm happy as shit. I'm happy that we get to sit here on a Monday and talk about our team winning a football game against one of the top defenses in the league. My apologies, Reap. My apologies. But I'm already like on the edge of my seat right now, because people have been bashing this team left and right, even after the big W. Like, can you call yourself a real fan, man, if you really out here screaming and shouting about certain shit? Yeah, you got to point out the obvious. Jacobs needs to clean those up. He needs to clean those fumbles up. Definitely. You know what I mean? That could have cost us the game. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we still pulled it off. Hey, King, I would love that, bro. I would love it. And Reap, my brother, man, appreciate you, King. No shade to you at all, brother. Yes, I would love this. People do not realize that the New England Patriots just cut Jack Jones. People also don't realize that Jack Jones played at Poly in high school under Antonio Pierce, Long Beach Poly, and he played at Arizona State under Antonio Pierce. I would love to bring him in. He has to clear waivers, though, Chad. I don't know if he's going to do that. I'm going to be real with you, because there's some teams in front of us. I think we're like somewhere between 12 and 16 right now, right? In the waiver wire. He may fall somewhere else, but I would love it. I know Antonio Pierce right now is salivating at the opportunity to bring in a guy like Jack Jones, who's, has some off-field issues and stuff like that, but the guy has some game to him. I would love for Antonio Pierce to be able to bring him in and unlock that full potential, man. I would love it. I would love it. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, because I think another team in front of us on the waiver wire is going to pick them up. Let me see. Salute to all my people, man. Shout out to WI. AOC put up the same, if not better numbers than the top 4 in the league as a rookie. People need to calm down on our boy. AOC has heart, and he's my QB. Talk that shit, WI. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. And salute to my dog, Gio, as well. Very impressed with AOC. That defense he went up against is real. He's poised. We played a rough, grindy type football game. Love the way JJ ran. Love Spillane. And we're going to talk about him here in a minute as well, Gio. Raiders comment sections are a joke, by the way. This is facts. Facts, man. Real talk. Salute to my dog, Gio, man. And salute to Robert Spillane. A sack, a pick to close out the game. And just yesterday, after the game, he announced to the world that he has a baby on the way. I love it. And people don't realize, Gio, that we signed him to a 2-year deal. We should extend him like ASAP. Next year, we only owe him $1.8 million. We only owe him 1.8, Gio. Like we have him on a steal of a deal at this point. I think he was only getting paid 1.4, 1.5 this season, 1.8 next year. We have him. Look, that's a Raider. We got to pay him. Bring him back. Bring him back. Salute to Hooligan, man, my dog. A lot of long-faced Jets fans here in Vegas Airport taking the walk of shame. Just win, baby. I love it. I love it. Failure. I love it. I love it. Salute to my dog Hooligan, man. I hope you had a good time out there, King. Salute to my guy, man. Yeah, man. I know that fireman is on. He ain't doing that JETS shit on the airplane on the way home. I'll tell you that right now. Factory. Salute to my dog James Moore, man. Raiders. Salute to my guy on the $2 donation. JPP is ready to play, man. And we talked about it. I would love to bring in the 34-year-old former Super Bowl champion, a guy that has familiarity with Antonio Pierce, came from the Giants system. I would love to bring in JPP as that rotational guy, man. Even though I love what I seen from Malcolm Kuntz yesterday, and even though Tyree Wilson was kind of non-existent, he was held on a few plays, but he really didn't have that big of a game yesterday. Malcolm Kuntz balled out for us yesterday, though. Let me see. Salute to I still think Penix is the future. If he's available, man, I'm not against going out and bringing him in. Salute to Franklin, my guy. Compton, to be real with you, bro, he would be insane to want to get out of Vegas. He's getting paid an astronomical amount of money to sit on the bench and not have to get himself hurt anymore. If I'm Jimmy G, look, you're realizing, bro, you're washed, King. It's a wrap. So, but I don't think that that's true. I seen Jimmy G celebrating with his teammates. He looked like, he's all in with these guys. But at the end of the day, he knows the writing is on the wall, Compton. Like post-June, he's out of here. He knows that. So maybe he is trying to get, an up on trying to, get out of here beforehand. But no one's going to take that contract on. No one's going to take on Jimmy G at this point. Who's going to get him? The Jets? He'll probably be worse there. So I don't know really what other team would bring him in. Salute, CJ. And yeah, man, even with Josh Jacobs, man. Real quick, salute to him also because he had a conversation with Bo Jackson. He was out there in Vegas this weekend, and he told him to run through a motherfucker. In the words of Marshawn Lynch, run through a motherfucker. And that's what Josh did yesterday. Put up over 100 yards, on the ground. I love it, man. It's 27 carries for 116 yards. And then even got a little active in the passing game, two receptions for 11 yards. So, hell of a game from Josh Jacobs. Like I said, just clean up the fumbles because those could have been costly. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Let me see. Good job, defense. Offense has to be better, but Docs, the trenches has to be addressed in the draft. This is facts. Facts. We have to get a better center, Carlos. We have to go get a replacement for Andre James, someone that can play against those stout nose tackles. It's like anytime he has one of those a real nose or like just a true DT, he just gets absolutely destroyed. We got to clear that up. We have our left tackle with Colton Miller. I think Parham's going to be all right at left guard. We have to clean up that right guard situation, man. Van Rotten's not going to be the guy moving forward. He's only on a 1-year deal. And then we got to figure out, are we bringing Loom back? At right tackle, he only had a 1-year deal. He kind of bet on himself. Or are we going to just hand the reins over to Mumford at right tackle? We definitely need to address that offensive line immediately in the draft. Factory. Salute to my dog, Joe, man. Damn, some lames are saying O'Connell. A lot of them. Joe, you would be shocked, bro. A lot of people. But I think that a lot of these guys are Derek Carr guys, and they just don't like to see anybody getting it done, especially in the number 4 with the Raiders. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand. I know what these guys are doing. I guess Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, and Patrick Mahomes are complete cheeks then since they threw more picks against this Jets defense. Fuck out of here. Factory. Talk that shit, Joe. And guess what, Joe? We're back right now also in the playoff hunt. I hate to use the P word, but we're only a half game out right now, Joe. We're fighting for something right now. Antonio Pierce is 2-0 as a head coach, as the interim. And soon here, if he could pull one of these wins out against Miami or Kansas City, I'm ready to remove that interim tag. Just give him the job. He has these guys ready. He has them prepared. I don't know if you guys seen the video before the game. He literally went across the field and the hands shook every fucking player that was out there working out before the game. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. I don't know. There was another scene that I seen on the sideline where he brought the linebackers together, Spillane and all those guys, and he was screaming. He was like, look, whoa, whoa, whoa. Still the way he talks to these guys, they respect him. Look, if you could pull one of these wins off in these next 2 weeks, I'm all for removing the interim tag and giving Antonio Pierce the job. I think right now he's deserving it. The players love playing under him. The last thing we want is for these guys to fall in love with Antonio Pierce as our head coach, and then they let him go and they bring in another guy, and just we don't want to interrupt what we have going here with the chemistry and all that, man, the camaraderie. I think if you can win one of these next 2 games, even both, if you win both of them, oh my God, remove the intern, give him the job. Salute to Joe, man. We beating the fish Raiders, and people don't realize, Arlen, Miami really hasn't beaten anybody. They've lost to every team that they played that are playoff contenders. No, hey, Raider Reaper, my brother. It's all good, my brother. Salute to you, King. That was my fault, bro. I'm just very passionate about this team like you are, so I took that the wrong way. My apologies, Reap. But Miami hasn't beaten anybody. They haven't beaten anybody. They haven't. They beat the Patriots twice. One time they beat them by 7. You know, they squeaked out a win against the Chargers, I believe, week 1. Like, look, if you can establish the run, time of possession is everything in this Miami game. Time of possession. Keep that Miami offense off the field and get to Tua early and often. If you can get to Tua and run the ball effectively, I think we can go out there to Miami and steal a dub, you guys. I do. I really, truly do. I truly, truly do. This Miami team, man, don't get me wrong. They have all the pieces on the offensive side of the ball, and they have some on the defensive side of the ball as well. But this is a very winnable game. Hey, maybe I'm being overly optimistic. I don't give a shit. This is a winnable game. Salute to my brother, man, John. Still can't believe the beauty of that Spillane pick with 7 fingers and a cast on 3 of them. There's Pro Bowlers who don't make that play with a cast. This is facts, John. Hopefully Spillane is in those talks, man. I think that he may get his first year as a Pro Bowl linebacker, just like Denzel Perryman did a few years back with the Raiders, right? The way he's playing right now, lights out, you have to look at him and give him a Pro Bowl nod. Salute to my brother, John, man. Salute to Max smoking on that cleared for takeoff pack. Talk that shit, Max. Salute to the 700 plus people in the building, man. I appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, man. We're on our way to 22K. Can't do it without you guys. Salute to my brother Max smoking that clear for takeoff pack. And salute to my brother Fred Hampton. I honestly believe that this Jets defense was a benchmark measurement to our current talent roster and coaching staff. Much love to the Death Star Troopers. Mondays feel great now. Talk that talk, my brother. Talk that talk. A lot of confidence now is going to be in our quarterback, Aidan O'Connell, man. Going out there and playing the way he did against that stout defense. It's only upwards from here on out, Fred. I'm excited to see what Aidan O'Connell can do against Miami and that mean, stingy Kansas City defense coming up these next 2 weeks. It's going to be nice to see the maturation of this kid. It is, man. I'm excited about AOC. Salute to my dog, Fred Hampton, man. Salute to Gio also. This was never going to be a pretty offensive game with a lot of points. The key is playing tough and smart situationally and grinding out with the win. This is facts. And you know what's funny, Gio? Me and Wasted were just talking on the phone before I went live, and you see the difference with Antonio Pierce other than Josh McDaniels, right? You see the difference in situational football, the way he calls things, the way he calls a timeout, brings his team to the sideline. Situational football, a guy that's been there, done that, played at the highest level, won a Super Bowl championship. You just see the difference with Antonio Pierce. The situational football has been outstanding since Antonio Pierce took over. And one thing I love, and I said this on the live last night, blowout first game, a very tight game against the Jets. You know, you got to see 2 different aspects of this team. They closed out a win against the Jets. They did what they needed to do on the defensive side of the ball, and they went out there and offensively blew out the Giants. I love it. I'm excited to see what we do against these 2 stout Miami Dolphins and Chiefs teams. Tano, I definitely will come out with some travel mugs, my brother. I got you, King. I got you. You know what? I got some work to do on OakLosVegas.com. I'll make sure to go add one on there, brother. For real. I got you, King. Salute. Let me see. Yeah, give him the keys to the kingdom, bro. Facts, CJ. If you can pull off one of these wins, man, look. St. Cal, I'm telling you, bro, I've not seen Devante Adams this happy in forever. And you know why? Because he's winning as a Raider. It means that much more to him, St. Cal. He's a Raider. He grew up a Raider fan, grew up in the Bay Area. Like, it means that much more to him to win in the silver and black. It looks totally different when he wins here than he did in Green Bay. Like, he's having fun right now. That's all you can ask for, man. And it just feels so good to watch our guy go in there and go dumb in the locker room, man. Like, it's a breath of fresh air to see your superstar wide receiver happy, ready to play for his head coach, and just out there doing his thing, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Salute to my dog, 10 Commandments. I appreciate you, King. Heading east for 1 a.m. game, criminal. The league should have done us a favor and made this upcoming game a Sunday night feature. And not even just that, 10 Commandments. Bro, they're coming off of a bye week. That's the scary thing, right? We got to travel all the way to Miami for an early game Sunday, and Miami has a full extra week to get ready for us at home. That's the spooky shit. So if you can somehow, some way pull this game out, bro, sky is the limit with this football team. You're already up against it, right? Traveling east, early game. These guys are coming off a bye week where they got a chance to watch us, and they're going to be prepared to go. So we better be prepared to go. It's going to be interesting to see how Antonio Pierce has his guys ready to go this Sunday with our backs against the wall, with everything against us, man. Salute the 10 Commandments. This is facts, though, brother. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Let me see. Bro, that play, Bo Hardigree, that fake put, yes, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Josh McDaniels would have never did anything like that, ever. I love it. Bo did some different things yesterday, gave us some different looks. That DeAndre Carter little jet sweep, fake, tush push. I loved it. I loved it. 4th and 1. Gutsy move by our head coach and our offensive coordinator. Salute to 4K. Rewatch that game. AOC to Mayor was a thing of beauty. Yes. And 4K, a lot of people don't realize, if you go back and look at that play, he analyzed the entire field. Aidan went from left field, center field, right field. Went over here, got some pressure, looked in the center field, wasn't nothing there. Roll right, found his guy. Beautiful pass, even better catch by Michael Mayer. Phenomenal. Definitely a thing of beauty. Salute to my dog, 4K. Raider OG, my dog. I'm going to start calling you Graphk, the ball head nut fish tailing in the cut. Flashing all motherfuckers about all Raiders, man. Salute, fam. Salute to my dog OG, man. Appreciate you on the $5 donation, King. Salute to my boy. Salute to Punch Drunk. I think we take for granted AO4 as a rookie who's only played 3 games. I think he's played well considering the circumstances. Facts. Real talk. And people tend to forget that the Chargers game, he had to go out there and play under Josh McDaniels. He had to do every single thing that Josh wanted. Now Bo is giving Aidan a little more freedom at the line to change some things up and do some things. You know what I mean? Look, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Tell my boy real quick, I'm live. But the difference, you see the difference with Bo calling the plays, and the freedom that Aidan O'Connell has out there compared to Josh McDaniels. Salute to my dog, Punch Drunk. Once again, salute to my dog, John, man. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. The timeout call and Coach AP yelling, back the fuck up, was goated with seconds left. Josh McDaniels would have called a damn blitz. Situationally, we upgrade huge. This is facts. Facts. Once again, a player that's played in the league at the highest level and understands the game and understands situational football compared to a guy that has had Tom Brady his whole career and, had Bill Belichick really calling the shots. It's just a huge difference. It's crazy how much coaching changes things. This team was completely different these past 2 weeks, and I'm here for it. The excitement is back, and every one of you guys in the chat, me, everybody else that loves this team, we all deserve this feeling right now. I know we're 5-5. It's not the sexiest thing in the world, but to get back to 500, after playing some of these games that we played the way we did under this previous regime, it's nuts to see how excited we are. We're right back in the thick of things, you guys. A half game out. Salute to my dog Flame, man. I hope we keep AP just so we can give that Suge Knight speech to free agents. If you're tired of coaches all in the press conferences, all come to death row. Salute to my dog Flame, man. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. Salute to my guy. Salute to Trucker Mark also. I hope Mark Davis really thinks about hiring AP. Once again, the referees called a bad game. And let me say this. I truly believe that it's his job to lose at this point. Trucker Mark. Mark Davis sees the energy changing. That Giants game, predominantly Raiders fans. Yesterday, the Jets travel well, you guys. Predominantly Raider fans. You see how this social media, accounts are playing the whole NWA or, what I mean? Like all this shit, like they're bringing it back to the roots of this shit. I'm telling you, Mark sees everything, man. And he definitely is looking at Antonio Pierce right now saying, this is your job to lose. You know what I mean? If he could pull off a few more wins, man, I think if Antonio Pierce wins a total of 5 games, and he already has 2, if he can win 3 or 4 more games, I think you really have to look at him and say, he's the guy, especially if he can beat a couple of these teams that, that are above us right now in the standings, the Chiefs, and the Dolphins, you know what I mean? So there's a few very winnable games. The Colts, the Broncos, we should beat the Chargers the second time around. I think those are the 3 games you should win. But if you could steal a few of these, Minnesota, Miami, 2 of those, one of those KC games, we may be on to something here. Salute to Angel. I appreciate you, family. Great show yesterday, Docs. You guys are hilarious, and your reaction at the end of the game was funny as fuck. Salute to you, family. Appreciate you. Let me see. I got one more super. We're going to keep talking this shit. People need to understand that Champ is a good GM, and AP is an alpha in a room full of dogs. Don't think other players in the league don't see. This is facts. And all these other players that are potential free agents, these kids that are coming into the league, they're watching all these cigar, celebrations after the game. They're watching these guys get loose and dance and have fun. They're all watching that. I'm telling you now, man, we were already a free agency destination because of where we are. New stadium, no state tax, Las Vegas, right? Who doesn't want to play there? But now you have a guy that's Antonio Pierce, not a dictator like Josh McDaniels. They're going to say, I want to play for that guy. They're going to call Devante Adams. They're going to call Josh Jacobs. Look at Josh, man. He's already ready to come back. Josh Jacobs was all but out the door, you guys. Yeah, this is his last year on his deal. I'm going to be real with you. I would be actually surprised now if Antonio Pierce and Champ Kelly don't bring him back. You know what I'm saying? Like Josh pretty much said in a nutshell, like he was on his way out if Josh McDaniels was still the guy. Real talk. I would be shocked. And the way Antonio Pierce talks about Josh Jacobs, when he mentions the defense, he talks about Robert Spillane. When he talks about the offense, he mentions Josh Jacobs. He values him. I would be definitely shocked if Josh Jacobs was not our running back for at least the next few years. Real talk. I think that he's going to bring him back. And it's actually shocking to say that because I thought that Josh was out of here. I thought he was cooked because I thought we are going to have Josh McDaniels around. You know what I mean? But it'd be great to see, one of our own homegrown talents come back because that's where he wants to be. I told you guys a million times, man. Josh Jacobs told me and Hammer at Allegiant Stadium, at the Pro Bowl, I want to be here. This is my team. This is my city. He said that specifically to me and Hammer. I want to be here, y'all. This is my team. This is my city. Well, hey, last night, put up 100 piece for the first time all season long. He's starting to get his legs under him. I'm here for it. I'm excited. And Josh is running like a madman now that McDaniels is out of the mix. Salute to WI and a $5 donation, man. And salute to Pride and Purpose. Win, lose, or tie. Coach AP till I die. I love it. And I said this the other day too, Pride. I don't think that Mark Davis wants to pass up on another player coach. He had Rich Bisaccia. We seen what happened, right? Moved on from him, brought in Josh McDaniels, reverted back to being ass. Right. I don't think he wants to go that route again. I think he sees what Antonio Pierce brings to this whole thing. And he's like, you know what? He's the guy. He's the guy. I don't think he wants to revisit and do the same thing he did, letting Rich Bisaccia walk, which I think was the right thing to do. But, he's realizing now how much of a player coach means to, these players. Antonio Pierce is the guy. Let me see. Hey, Will, hey, my brother. Prayers to you, family. Whatever we could do, over here, man, at OakLosVegas, brother, put a smile on your face, whatever we can, brother. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. And prayers to you, man. Everybody in the comment section, if you can, man, send some prayer hands to our brother Will, man. Salute to you, man. Real quick also, man, salute to my guy, Sean Lee. I was worried about Bo calling an O. Me too, bro. First-time offensive coordinator's never done it before. Thought he was a McDaniels guy. His O is suited for our guys way more than McDaniels. And you know why, right? You know why? Because he's allowing our guys to have input on the offense. It was either Josh McDaniels' way or the highway. Things have changed. Bo is going to Josh Jacobs. He's going to Devante Adams. He's going to these guys and saying, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And this is what happens. You unlock all that great potential that all these superstars have that Josh McDaniels wasn't bringing it out of. Bo is doing that right now because he's getting his superstar players involved. He's asking them, what do you want? What do you want? That's the makings of a good coach. Not a good coach, a great coach. Yeah, Richard, I agree. That fake tush push, that was a phenomenal play call. Phenomenal play call. And it's not being talked about enough in mainstream media right now. It should be talked about a lot more. Salute to my dog, Sean, man. And salute to my boy, Tano, man. Appreciate you, King. My dog. It's like the movie How High. We need to stop saying stop, don't, and no. And need to say no, don't stop. Jets game was like week 3 for this offense, and they're coming together and getting better. Talk that shit, Tano. Salute to you, my brother. I got to say real quick, too. Salute to my guy, Tano, man. He came and kicked it with us in New Jersey. Good individual, man. Salute to you, my brother. Real talk, man. Salute to Isaac, my guy. Salute to you, Docs, and the Raider Nation. It's a new day in the nation. We need to ride this wave. No need to bring in anyone to have as our new GM and coach. Factory. I'm all for handing the reins to Champ Kelly and Antonio Pierce if they can continue this ride the way it's looking right now. I'm with you, Isaac. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. No reason to interrupt the process if what we're doing right now is working. Factory, man. Salute to my dog, Isaac. Salute to my brother, man, Mike Downs. AOC has the it factor. You can't coach that. Poise, accuracy, can make all the throws, doesn't get too rattled. Honestly, yesterday there was a little happy feet. I'm gonna be real with you. I hate to nitpick. He had some happy feet on a few plays. You know what I mean? And I would too without Colt Miller at left tackle. I'm gonna be real. But he was only sacked twice. You know, Jermaine Illuminor did exactly what we needed from him. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know what I mean? I think the only guys that really struggled, Mumford didn't have that good of a game yesterday, you guys. He didn't. And Andre James got cooked. He got cooked. But I love what I seen from Rotten. I love what I seen from Parham. You know what I mean? And Loom did just enough at left tackle to get it done. Salute to my guy, Mike Downs, man. And salute to my brother, man, Trucker, man. I appreciate you, King. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. If you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support what we do over here at OakLosVegas. Appreciate you, Trucker. Welcome to the membership family, my brother. Let me see. Flores says, Graphk, I think no matter which direction we go, we need the GM, hopefully CK, to have final say in our draft picks. Can't have the coach be the de facto GM. Factory. And we know this. We came from 2 different situations. John Gruden back-to-back, right? Him and Josh McDaniels, 2 guys that were heavily influential in our draft picks. I agree with you, bro. At the end of the day, Champ will probably still go to his guys and ask for their, they're taking their opinions on what these guys do. But I agree with you. You gotta give, the freedom to your GM to go out there and get the guys. And, I think that Champ and Antonio Pierce already have that camaraderie. They're very close. You can tell the way they talk and kind of bounce ideas off of each other in the pressers. You can tell that they're tight. I'm excited to see where this goes. Bobby V, I think that he's done everything that we can ask for. I think he's done everything that we can ask for up to this point. Went out there and played against a great defense, put up a nice QBR, put up a tutty through 1 pick, and that was a miscommunication between him and Devante Adams. Aidan kind of threw the ball, got rid of the ball a little too quick. I don't think that was a throw that needed to be made, but you're going to make mistakes against those kind of Jets defenses. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. They're going to make their mark. You just got to, it's how you bounce back from that. And Aidan bounced back 110%. So I like Aidan, man. I'm all for giving him the rest of this season to see if he's the guy moving forward. But either way, Bobby, you still have to draft another guy next year. This is a huge, deep quarterback class. You have to get a guy, whether it's early or in the middle rounds, you still have to go get another guy because Jimmy G's out of here post-June. Brian Hoyer's gone. You got to go get another quarterback or 2. So, we're going to get that Josh McDaniels stench off us when Jimmy G and Hoyer are out of here. So you're still going to have to go get another guy. But I'm excited to see if Aidan is the guy moving forward. And he has, 7-8 games left to prove that. Salute the Lumpy, man. What a great game. A few hiccups, but we recovered nicely. And Robert Spillane is a goddamn animal, man. Facts, bro. Facts. Our linebackers doing thing, respect through stellar play, man. Salute the Lumpy. Bro, he went out there and just cooked. Spillane has been that guy all year long. He has 3 picks already. He had a sack yesterday. Spillane is doing everything that we could ask him. Spillane is doing everything that I thought Devine Diablo was going to do this year, Lump. That's what's so crazy, right? A lot of us assume that Devine Diablo is going to be the guy putting up the numbers that Spillane is doing. Former safety at the collegiate level. I thought that he would be that guy with 3 or 4 picks. Nope. It's Robert Spillane, the thumper, right? The guy that's just known for playing a run. And the guy's 3 picks. You love to see it, man. Salute to my guy, Lump, man. 900 plus people in the building. Salute to you guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Eddie, I'm all for going out and getting Jack Jones. I just don't know if he falls through the waiver wire long enough for us to get him. But that is Antonio Pierce's guy. Man, I'm live. I'm going to call you back. But, you know, Jack Jones played for him in high school, played for him at collegiate level. Antonio Pierce is sitting back waiting to see where he goes. He's sitting back waiting to see where he goes. You know what I mean? But if he falls through the waiver wire because of his off-field issues, the one guy that can unlock everything that Jack Jones, because he has all the talent in the world, would be Antonio Pierce. I'm hoping and praying that, you know, we can add him to our backfield as a DB. Because, look, people don't realize this, man. We're one of the worst teams against the run. We're like 30th or some shit. We're number 9 in the league, I think, at this point against the pass. Like, we've been really good in the passing game on the defensive side of the ball, you guys. If you can add a Jack Jones, a guy like that, into the mix, that can make it even that much more better. I'm all for it, man. Salute to iRock. I appreciate you, my brother, on the $2 donation. Salute, King. Salute to Gio also. Can't wait to see how we measure up against the Guppies. Me too, bro. It's going to be a fun game, my brother. Salute to Gio. Salute to Pride and Purpose once again. AO4 knew when to throw it away and even had a short run. Progress is showing and accuracy is really good. Love what I see from the kid. Factory, bro. Look, man, for him to be doing this 3 games in, I love it. The kid is built for this. And once again, Devante's words, not mine, you guys. Devante's, not mine. He's not a rookie. Glad that he's our guy. That's Devante Adams speaking about Aidan O'Connell, a guy that's played his whole career under Aaron Rodgers, saying he's not a rookie. That's our guy. Love it. Salute to Pride and Purpose. Salute to my guy, Isaac, as well, man, on a $10 donation, my brother. I appreciate you, King. AOC is our QB of the future. He's on a rookie deal. Josh give him a 2-year deal. I'm with that, too. The 2-year deal sounds right. Build around our core players and build on both sides of the ball so motherfuckers can respect us. Raiders talk that shit, Isaac. Appreciate you on a $10 donation, King. Yeah, we got to rebuild that quarterback room. 2 of those guys are on the way out. Funky, I agree. Peter's got to get better at tackling, but that's just not who he is. He's always been that. That's who he's always been. He's always been that guy. Yeah, I love that, Spade. He teared up, man. He really loves this team. He really loves this football game. Like, he really loves football. That's the kind of players you want, man, to suit up for you. A guy that he was emotional yesterday. Salute to Cheese Man. Turn the fins into sushi. The war starts now. Raider Nation for life. Salute to my dog Cheese Man on a $2 donation. Love that comment, man. And salute to GA. AP is a stay in your lane guy. Let the players play. Let the coordinators game plan. Let the janitors clean. Let the GM scout and draft. Respect. There you have it. A guy that's just going to let all his guys do what they do, and he's going to be the guy, you know, handing down guidance and tutelage. I love it. Salute the GA with another phenomenal comment, man. And salute the Punks Drunk, my dog, on another $5 donation. Aidan had the highest QBR. Yeah, we talked about that against the Jets. Better than Mahomes, Hurts, Herbert, and Josh Allen. He had like a 72. What was the numbers again, Punch Drunk? It was Mahomes QBR against him, 63.6. Allen, 62.7. Hurts, 59.5. Herbert, 65.4. O'Connell, 72. Love it, man. Oh, I like that, huh? Dwayne, we didn't talk about that. I gotta hit up Stu. I like that. That Purdue to Notre Dame connection. Everybody knows I'm a Notre Dame guy. Everybody knows that Stu was a Purdue guy. Definitely got to bring that up with my brother, man. Salute to Dwayne. Yes, get physical with Miami. They can't handle a big linebacker game coming up. Come on, man. I'm hoping Divine Diablo gets a lot more. You know, I hope we see a lot more of him this upcoming week against the Miami Dolphins. They're well rested, you guys. They are well rested. A week off, playing them on a short, Eastern Standard early game. Everything is lined up for us to lose this game. That's another reason why I'm actually excited about this game, because there's really no expectations. Just go out there and play football. That's what I love. That's what I love. Like, there's no expectations. You're going out there with everything literally up against you. Just go out there and play football, man. Just go out there and play football. Love how Aidan got Adams involved. Factory, man. Look, it takes a good player to know when it's time to get a great player involved. Devante has been too long since they found a way to really get him, involved in this offense. And yesterday, you've seen it, man. You got a guy like Devante Adams at wide receiver. At some point, you have to find a way to get him, involved. And to be real with you, it really, JC, wasn't that big of a game from Devante. I'm gonna be real. Like, to his standards, 6 receptions for 86 yards, no touchdown. It's not really a lot. And to be honest with you, he had a long of 42. So without that reception, you bring him back down about 40 yards. So it wasn't really that big of a game to his standards. But look, it didn't matter. He didn't find the end zone. It didn't matter. He was still in the locker room. You love to see it. Devante is hyped, and he loves to play with Aidan O'Connell, man. You love it, man. Salute to Reese. If the linebackers lead the team in interceptions, then the secondary owes the front 7 something expensive at the end of the season. Reese, talk that shit, bro. Facts, bro. Because he's leading our team in interceptions right now, I think, right? Does Merrick have 2 or 3? Does Merrick have 3? Him and Spillane may be tied right now, right? With picks. Hobbs has 1. Meek has, does Meek have 2? Meek has 2, right? And we've been getting some picks this season, man. Salute to Reese. Salute to Ben, my guy, man. I had a drink yesterday. Close games, building character, the nation. Salute to my dog. Yeah, bro. Yesterday was my anxiety was through the roof, Ben. It was insane, bro. Salute to OG, also my guy, man. Let me see. Yeah, Meek has 2. Mary got 2. Okay, so yes, Spillane leads our team with 3 picks. Bottom line, if you build a stout D and an O-line, you can compete with anyone and win. Look at SF and even Cleveland. Even Cleveland starts there. Yes, Cleveland built that shit through the trenches the right way. They went out there and beat Baltimore yesterday. They came back. That was insane. But you're right. Great teams build their teams from the inside out. The trenches. Salute to my dog, OG. Yeah, Kuntz had a big game for us, Isaac, man. I'm hoping and praying that we see some more from him moving forward, man. And, I know we kind of gave up some game balls yesterday, you guys, but we'll do it again. We'll do it again here shortly. Let me get this super in real fast. Imagine if we had these guys and Nicholas Morrow. Morrow is going crazy. I think Morrow has doesn't he have 3 sacks right now? Or some crazy shit like that? I think he has 3 sacks out there with Philly. He's doing this thing. I wish we'd have brought Morrow back, man. Let me see. I think he's doing really good out there. 7. Oh, wait, hold on. 3 sacks. 3 sacks and a forced fumble. He has a great defense around him. Don't get me wrong. But Morrow's out there balling. All right, let me see. Splash, I seen a Meek post earlier. I'm going to be real with you. The way he was hit, I don't think we're going to see him against the Miami Dolphins. I truly don't. I don't think there's anywhere that he clears concussion protocol at all. I think you're going to see a mix of Tyler Hall, Hobbs, Jacorian out there, Marcus Peters. We're going to see a little mix of some, I don't think we're going to see too much of Meek. I don't think, I think he's going to be out. The way he just landed like this, you can tell he was completely blacked out. I don't think there's any way he passes a concussion protocol this week. So we'll probably be without him. Let me see. Yeah, Jamal, and there you have it. That's a great comment as well, because the NFL they would look terrible. That was on nationally televised TV. They would look terrible allowing a guy like a Meek after looking like that to play this upcoming Sunday. And they've done it numerous times with Tua last year. The NFL learned their lesson. They learned their lesson. Yeah, y'all, we're almost to 22,000 subscribers, man. That's just crazy, man. I appreciate you guys, for real. Real talk. I think we might have just hit 21. Nope, we're almost at 21.6. If you're not subscribed yet, man, we need 5 subscribers, man. Hit that subscribe button. Vaughn, this is facts, bro. Facts. What's good, Graphk? Shout out to Patrick Graham for being able to make adjustments at halftime. Been doing it all season long. Factory, my brother. Graham is unlocked now. No more handcuffs. He does not have Josh McDaniels over his shoulder. He's just being able to go out there and call the game how he sees fit. And I love it, man. I love it. It's too early for that 30. I'm not going to call Tyree Wilson Clee Furrow at all. AC, I appreciate you, man. He said, I hope you get 25K by Christmas. Hey, man, the way we work, you never know. Jers, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we put a lot of work in over here, man. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if we can somehow, some way hit that 25K mark before the new year. It'd be great, man. Salute to my brother, Midnight Raider, man. If you see at the game, AP was asking other coaches for their input on tough in-game decisions, something Josh McDaniels never did, which shows this is a team from top to bottom. Hire this man, a true leader. There you go. Factory, man. Salute to my dog, man. Appreciate you, Midnight. Yes, he's definitely been getting everybody involved, on what's going on, man. I love it. I love it. A man of the people, Midnight. Salute to Shelby. I see you, King. Let me see. Gio, yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, if the offense, continues to get better under Aidan O'Connell, why not keep Bo around? But if you can upgrade, you got an upgrade. But if we can go out there and put up a 30-piece a few more times this season, why not? If the offense, look, I wasn't expecting that against the Jets. But if you can go out there and cook and put up some high-scoring games, going into the offseason, I'm here for it. Why not? But let me see. Salute to the 1,000 people in the building, man. So this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to get some game balls, you guys. I did this last night, but I know a lot of people didn't get a chance to watch the whole show. It was 4.5 hours long. Let's give 3 game balls on the offensive side of the ball. Let's give 3 game balls on the defensive side of the ball. And then we'll talk about the coaching as well, all right? I want to give Aidan O'Connell one. I know it wasn't sexy. 16 for 27, 153 in the air, threw a pick. Threw a touchdown also to Michael Mayer, was sacked 3 times. But hey, man, he looked really good out there against that defense. I'm excited to see what he can do against this Miami team come Sunday. I'm giving Aidan O'Connell a game ball, man, on the offensive side of the ball. Josh Jacobs, 27 carries for 116 yards, finally broke that 100-yard spell. We have not done that this season yet. I love it. Got to give Josh Jacobs one of those footballs, even outside of the 2 fumbles, 1 out of bounds on that big run. Where I think he took off for like, what was it? It was 40 yards, right? It's hard not to do that against the Jets. Those guys are there to do that. That's what the Jets do. The Jets defense does. That's what they do. They create turnovers. But outside of those 2 fumbles, Josh Jacobs gets a game ball. And then I'm going to give I wanted to give Mayer one because he got his first touchdown of the season, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to Devante Adams. He's just 13 targets, 6 receptions, 86 yards, an average of 14.3 a clip. I'm giving Devante a game ball. And I'm going to give an unsung hero one on the offensive side as well to the O-line. Not as a whole, but an unsung hero because I didn't like how Andre James looked. Mumford was a little at right tackle, but Jermaine Illuminor, Parham, and Van Rotten looked pretty good out there yesterday. We gave up 3 sacks, yes, but that's not that bad against the Jets. You know what I mean? They actually kept Aidan O'Connell upright, kept him clean. He had a lot of, sometimes he had a nice amount of time to get rid of the football. You know what I mean? I'm going to give an unsung hero award to that offensive line as well. And salute to Michael Mayer. I'm not taking anything away from him at all. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. You guys know I'm a Notre Dame guy. You know what I mean? I love Michael Mayer. But I want to give an unsung hero award to the offensive line. On the defensive side of the ball, man, I mean, it's clear cut. You go give one to Robert Spillane. He deserves just the game ball, period. 7 total tackles, man. 4 solo. He had a sack. He had a pick, pass defensed. Robert Spillane was all over the place, and he wrapped that shit up with a cast on his hand. A broken bone, a shattered bone. Robert Spillane deserves the game ball, point blank, period. The end. Who else can we give on the defensive side of the football? There was a few players all over the place. Max surprisingly had a quiet game. I'm going to give one to Malcolm Kuntz. Malcolm Kuntz went out there and played his game yesterday, you guys. He went out there and played his game. Had 2 tackles. He had a sack. You know what I mean? He had 2 QB hits. He was all over the place. Malcolm Kuntz definitely deserves a game ball. And I know you guys may not agree with this, but I'm going to give Adam Butler one. Once again, the OG defensive tackle, 3 total tackles, 2 solo. He had a tackle for a loss, 1 pass defense. I think did he deflect a few footballs as well? Like, I'm definitely giving Adam Butler a game ball. There you have it. And then, the coaching staff as a whole, you give one to Antonio Pierce, Patrick Graham, Bo Hardegree, for doing what he did. I think the coaching staff as a whole deserves their flowers. But Malcolm Kuntz, Adam Butler, and I'm going to go, Malcolm Kuntz, Robert Spillane, Adam Butler on the defensive side of the football. There you have it. Let me get these supers in, man. I missed a bunch of them. Let me see. Salute to Marvin. Jack Jones and JPP would elevate this D even higher. And I'm here for it, Marvin. I'm here for it. Add another rotational pass rusher with a winning pedigree. And Jack Jones, a guy that has all the measurables and has all the talent in the world to get it done, who's played under Antonio Pierce at high school level and a collegiate level. You're on to something. Salute to Black Sunday. Loved our play, but when we needed that to get that first down after that Spillane pick, we stalled up. We need to do better in those situations. I agree, Black Sunday, and I love that you nitpick that because that's what great teams do. I agree with you, brother. We have to talk about the good. We have to talk about the great, but we also have to talk about the bad and the ugly. Salute to Black Sunday. And salute to my dog, Brandon, man. Raiders, let's go. Feels good to be a Raider fan again. Hold on. What you mean again, bro? Hey, Brandon, man. See, this ain't salute to Big Perm, my brother. I see you, King. This ain't something you can come in and out of, brother. This is for life, bro. This shit is for life. There ain't no again shit. Like you either get down or lay down, King. We don't play those games. There ain't no up and down shit with this shit. Nah, bro. You could have kept that super, Brandon. I don't want your blood money, Brandon. I don't want it. That money is no good here, King. It's no good here. Salute to you as a human being, brother. But as a Raider fan, that's nasty work out here in these streets. Salute to Raider by nature, man. We have our identity, defense, and run the damn football. Salute to Raider by nature, my guy. Factory, brother. It's nasty work. It's nasty. It's nasty, Brandon. Since the meat gone next week, who plays for him in the starting lineup? Do we bring in an extra off the practice squad? I think you're going to see some Jacorian Bennett. He's one of our fastest corners that we have. Mex, you have to line him up on one of those guys that they have out there. They got Tyreek Hill. They have some guys. Jaden Waddle. You want your fastest guys out there. I think we're going to see Jacorian Bennett and Marcus Peters on the perimeter. And you're going to see Nate Hobbs in the interior, man. Salute to my dog, Mex. I like that too, Pride. Definitely, you can definitely give a game ball to Daniel Carlson and, our punter, man. They both had a hell of a game. Definitely got to give. Oh, DeAndre Carter too. Should just say special teams as a whole, pride and purpose. DeAndre Carter has some big runs. You know what I'm saying? We have the best punter in the league. AJ Cole was always pinning these guys in between the 10-yard line. Like, phenomenal game by special teams. Let me see. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's blood money, King. It's no good here. Salute to WI, man. With a better O-line, this O would be unstoppable. I agree. But it's always going to be something, WI. Even great teams have deficiencies or holes that they need to fill. It's how you operate around those. You know what I mean? And the way this offense, the way Bo is getting the football out of Aidan O'Connell's hands quick, I love it. But there's always going to be deficiencies on every team. Philly has their holes. Kansas City has their holes. It's how you fight around it. But I agree with you. That O-line was better. But, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Now, I like that one. That's the way to describe that. Nice to be proud of my team again. There you have it. That's the one, Ramel. That's the one. Salute to you. And I don't have a booger. That's a nose ring, y'all. Nose ring, no booger. Nose ring, no booger. Nose ring, no booger. Salute to Just Win. Mayor mossed that boy for the game-winning TD. Talk that shit. He definitely went up and grabbed that shit. Salute. Salute to Reese Rock as well. Only way out of Raider Nation is in a box. Factory, man. Factory. And we're going to be breaking down this Miami game all week long, you guys. Real talk. And also, Waste is going to do his live tonight. I know Hammer has his live tonight, breaking down the game. Me, Andy, and my boy X, man. Salute to my brother X. We're thinking about doing an old school NorCal Coalition show. So I'm going to reach out to my guys. We may do something a little later as well. Let me see. Yeah, I got to put them T-shirts out, Ma. I'm tweaking. Paul, no. I don't think any defense can hold Tyreek like that. There's a reason he's 1A, 1B in the NFL, you know what I mean, in terms of the wide receiver position. Like, I don't think you can only really hope to contain him. I hate to sound cliche, but, you know, I don't think anybody can hold Tyreek. That dude is just a monster, bro. He's different. It really is levels to this shit. And Tyreek he's on some other shit. You can just only hope to contain him. You know, at some point, you know, you're going to have to bracket him, put a safety over the top. You're going to have to do whatever you can to make sure that you don't give up any big plays to Tyreek. But I'm going to tell you right now, Garrett Wilson was having his way yesterday. So don't think for once that Tyreek can't go out there and do the same thing and then some. Real talk. There you go. Exactly, John. You just literally spoke what I said. Tyreek has to be bracketed and the second best DB on Waddle. There you go. Factory. Devin says that's like trying to guard Steph Curry. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, Waddle is a dog, but I'm still more worried about Tyreek. It's going to be a big game for our DBs. That's why I would love to see if somehow, some way, if Jack Jones falls down that waiver wire because of his outside activities, I would love it. I would love to bring him in. I would activate him immediately for this Sunday. LQ, I like that too, man. Fiend says, Graphk, if you ever want some custom Raiders artwork, holla. For sure, Fiend. Send me some stuff, man. I would love to check it out. Yeah, Rob, and what is it? How you say it? Arcane, a chain? It looks like he may be back this week too, coming off the IR. That's spooky, man. That dude was cooking at the beginning of the season. What I like, bro, is seeing prayers done after the game. This is facts, LQ. Facts, man. Facts. Both teams coming together and saying a prayer, man. It's real shit, bro. Real talk. I don't mean to cut saying that. It's just real. Yeah, Alex, but you know what though, man? The thing is, it's no Bill Belichick. It's none of that. This is a guy in Antonio Pierce that coached him in high school, that coached him at the collegiate level. And for those who are not aware of Arizona State, it is a party school. I lived right up the street on 52nd and Van Buren in Phoenix. I lived in Tempe, Phoenix, right there on the border. I literally lived like pretty much on grounds where ASU was. Like, trust me, Antonio Pierce knows how to keep those guys in check. I think if anybody can do it, literally the perfect place for Jack Jones moving on in his career would be the Raiders. It would be. I just don't know if he's going to fall through the waiver wire to do it. But if anybody can keep him under wraps, it'd be Antonio Pierce. Fiend, send it to my Instagram at Graphk916 or on Twitter at Graphk Raider. Let me see what you got, bro. Oh, no, Raider by nature. You're not doing that. No way in hell. Do we see some 3 safety sets next week? What do you think, John? What do you think? Chris Smith was active yesterday. I mean, he wasn't active, but he was active. Paul was active. He wasn't active, but he was active. Maybe. Who's going to be a third guy? Is it Chris Smith? Yeah, Coach, I'm putting Jacorian on Hill just because of his quickness, because of the speed factor. Let me see. He said, with track stars like the fish, we must. And then, so who do you think about this? Is it Palamau? Is it Chris Smith? Okay, either one of them. Okay. I like that. Keno, yeah, Mill Street. Factory. Paz says, yo, Docs, I'm going to draw a couple designs I want to send them my way, Paz. And salute to you too, brother, on your sobriety, man. I remember when you first went sober, man. It's good to see that you still doing your thing, brother, and fighting for your family, man. Salute to you, King. A guy that's been around my channel since day one. Salute to you, bro. Johnny, this is facts. Jack Jones and Ingram would definitely improve this defense. Yeah, man, stretch. Trying to tell you, bro. I don't know what Josh McDaniels' problem was with Tyler Hall, but the guy may not go out there and have the most splashiest plays, but he goes out there and plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. He does all the quiet things under the radar. Tyler Hall is a dog, bro. He's a dog. Salute to the 900 plus people in the building. No, he did not play yesterday. He was inactive. And the reason being, Divine Diablo came back. Luke Masterson was back. There was no reason to play Jalen Smith. And Amari Burney was actually active yesterday too. So there was no real reason to play the 28-year-old linebacker. He was inactive. Hey, Reap, I would love that. Merrick about to pick off Tua twice. And he definitely throws his share of picks. He definitely throws his share. We can definitely rattle him up and go get some. I would love it. Hilton, man. Salute to my OG, man. Salute to Wood, man. He's, he was asked yesterday, man, about the coach, about becoming a coach. And I told you guys before, Chuck already told me personally that he doesn't want to be a coach. But he did tweet something interesting. He said, I'd rather be a part of ownership. That's something to keep an eye on, man. If Brady can get a piece of ownership, there should be no reason why Charles Woodson can't come in and get a minority stake in ownership. That would be phenomenal. Nesta definitely was an active Oakland fan, but there was a reason for that. He only had like 17 snaps, I think, last week against the Giants. He didn't really play a lot of football. You know what I mean? And Adam Butler's been balling, bro. Like, you know what I mean? John Jenkins, the OG, has been cooking. There really wasn't any reason to see Nesta Jade out there this week. To be real with you, do we see him against the Dolphins? Maybe we do. But I understood why he was inactive this past game. I understood it. Salute the lump. And Chris, Rasul Douglas went to Buffalo, brother. Green Bay let him. They traded him to Buffalo, so he's on the Buffalo Bills now. Let me see. Yeah, that'd be fire, OG. Salute the lump, my dog. We need to force these track stars into the middle of the field and let them get thumped a few times and rethink their life choices. Talk that shit, man. I would love to see Spillane run into a few of those guys. Would love to see Luke Masterson run into a few of those guys. Talk that shit, lump. Merrick has looked solid, Keelan. This is facts. And he almost, I don't know if you guys seen that, but they sent him one of those plays. He almost got to Zach Wilson. They put that little safety blitz together. Merrick was in on Zach Wilson. Y'all remember that play? Merrick was in the backfield. He's like, he really is a missile out of that. When they send him, when they decide on sending Merrick, he gets to the quarterback pretty quick. Salute to Tano. Josh McDaniels was a dictator, and that only played players that bent the knee to his rule. Talk that shit, Tano, and I'm just so happy we moved on from it. I was all for giving him the opportunity to come in and try to, win us some games and change this thing. But, now I'm just so happy he moved on, and I'm love where the energy is right now. That was Reed, John. That was Reed. Malik Reed, 52. He was actually out there getting some reps last night too. I totally forgot. Yeah, I forgot that Malik Reed was out there as well. How many reps did he have last night? I don't know how many reps he had last. Let me see. I'm gonna see how many snaps did he have. I don't know. Much love. What's up with Hammer in that red jersey? Paul, man, he was just doing something for the military, man. You know what I mean? It was a Pat Tillman jersey, brother. You know what I mean? So much love to bro. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing it on no disrespect, to the Raiders or no shit like that. He just, he has actually a story that's tied to Pat Tillman. So, on Veterans Day, he wanted to just show some love. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have did it, but Hammer has a connection to that family. So I understood why he did it, but that's all it was. That's all it was. Let me see. Yeah, man. It was nice to see Kuntz with a splash play. Salute to Tano once again. Read that. Salute to Tano, my dog. Salute to LQ. Graphk, what do we call our defense? Time for a name. I like that. I don't know, bro. What do you want to call it? What do you want to call it? I don't know, bro. Let me see some. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Area 51. I like that, Manny. I like that. Axe, I'm with you on that, bro. When we do a build different, definitely reach out to me. The Death Star squad. He said the flipper fuckers. The Misfit defense, Mad Max and the Misfits. Okay. I don't want to revert to, my old ways or whatnot. Let's call them the 11 grams. Look, I don't want to do drug talk, but, let's call them the 11 grams. Fuck it. Why not? Gram talk. Yo, 11 grams, bro. 11 grams, bro. Tell you, bro. Defense is 11 grams, bro. Come on, man. Salute to all my trappers. Street Life says 11 G's. I like that. Mike Down says, I'm buying my Aidan O'Connell jersey. Talk that shit. Mex says, oh, black. Raider by Nature says, Raider Row. Silver Spillage. Let me see. Yes, Q. He'll be back, man. It's about that time. Let me see. Double, man. It's a double. It's a double. It's a double. They don't know, Reed. They don't know nothing about them bars. You know what's funny is I tweeted something last night, right? I tweeted something last night. People don't be knowing about those double and triple entendres, bro. I tweeted that. Let me see. I tweeted this out, right? I said, let's run this back, right? And then I said, that's a triple entendre. And people said, what do you mean? I said, that's a triple entendre. I said, let's run this back. It's a running back that's running. They got shot in the back. It's a bar. It's a bar, man. A running back to the crib. They got shot in the back. It's a triple entendre, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. Ricky! Hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to all my people in the building, man. You already know. And I think we finally hit that 21.6 mark, man. It's because of you guys. I appreciate you guys. Oh, no, we didn't. We still need 2 more subscribers. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, man. I thought he was a running back. He was a running back. Punchy? He was not a receiver. Ocean 11, I like that. I like that too. With the NWA references in Compton, they should probably be dubbed Death Row. I like that. Maybe we just call the defense Death Row. I like that. We can keep it simple. Let's 11 grams and all that other shit. I like that. Yes, he was a running back. USC. Remember, he was about to go to USC? Come on, man. You can't tell me about any California hood movies, man. You just can't do that, man. I'm from there. Salute to my brother Chuck Taylor, man. Definitely. Salute to 89 Raider, man. Yeah, man. Salute to my dog Josh. I think come Sunday against the Dolphins is a very huge test for us. It is. It's the best team that we faced all season long. The Buffalo Bills are 5-4 now. They kind of came back down to earth. This is the best team that we face all year long. It is. But I'm up for the challenge, though, man. I'm excited about this. But once again, y'all, I'm looking at. Let me bring this up real quick, y'all. I want to bring this up so y'all can kind of see where they are. And mind you, right? You beat who's in front of you. Okay. You beat who's in front of you. So I'm not gonna act as though the Dolphins don't deserve to have 6 wins. But I'm looking at this right here. Week 1, 36-34. shootout over the Chargers. And it was like a last-second type win, right? The following week, they beat the Patriots 24-17. The Patriots have been absolutely terrible all year long. Then this is why everybody's scared of Miami. They go and beat the Denver Broncos 70-20. Absolutely embarrassing game, but that's what put Miami on the map, right? Then they go beat then they get smoked by the Buffalo Bills. They got cooked 48-20, absolutely destroyed in Buffalo. Then they go play the Giants 31-16. It was a pretty, it wasn't that the score may be a little misleading in that game. I actually watched that game, but they beat the Giants 31-16. Then they go absolutely cook the Panthers, which they should. The Eagles go beat them. They beat the shit out of them 31-17. You see a trend here, you guys? They haven't beat one good team. They lose to the Chiefs a week ago out in London or Germany, wherever the hell they were, 21-14. They only put up a 14 piece on that Chiefs defense. And then they beat the Patriots finally 31-17, a little bit more. They beat them more than one score. Let me just say that. So, look, yes, they're a really good team. Yes, this is going to be a test, but this is a very, very winnable game. It's a very winnable game. I'm telling you, this is a winnable game. Just got to go out there and play our game, man. But like I said, time of possession. Salute to Chanel. I see you, King. Time of possession is everything. Time of possession is everything, and you have to run that. And what I mean by that is run the football. Josh needs to have 120 plus on the ground. I want to see 150, to be honest, against this Miami defense. Run the football. Run the football to set up the pass. Aidan's going to let that thing fly like the 4th of July, you feel me? But at the end of the day, establish the run. Keep that offense off the field and get to Tua. Rattle Tua, which we can. Malcolm Kuntz is starting to come into his own. I'm hoping that Tyree does his thing. Max, I know that he's heard all this shit that, damn, he didn't have a big game yesterday. Well, they were doubling, tripling him the whole game. They took him out the game. There was a reason why Malcolm had the opportunities to get to the quarterback the way he did yesterday. They were double and triple teaming Max Crosby, and he was still getting around those guys. One of those plays actually should have been a sack. They ended up calling a penalty on Zach Wilson with intentional grounding, but that would have been a sack. That was a clear sack. But I digress. You have to get to the quarterback. Keep Tua, keep him rattled and run the football. Real talk. Run the football. Run the football. Keep that offense off the field, and when they're on it, get to Tua. I know it sounds easier said than done, but, I mean, it can be done. Salute to Ty Bud, man. I appreciate you, family. If you guys want to become a member like Ty, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways to support the channel. My brother, I appreciate you, King. Yeah, and I was saying that Demon Time. I just tweeted out right before this show that we got to go find a real running back too. I'm sick of this shit. We need a real running back too. Someone that can come in when Josh is tired that is not terrible like Zeus. Like, real talk, Zeus is not the guy. He's not the guy at all. Former regime too, he's not the guy. He's clearly not the dude. And, I was told by my people that live in Vegas that Zeus doesn't even like living out there. Like, he's not really sold on what we got going on. He's close with Josh, but he's a country boy. He doesn't like that city living. If he could have it his way, he'd be playing for the Atlanta Falcons or the Carolina Panthers. He'd be somewhere in the country somewhere with a bunch of horses and shit. He doesn't want to be in Vegas. Real talk, like real shit. Move on. We need a running back too. Go get Sincere High State McCormick's off the goddamn practice squad and see what he could do. And maybe Britton Brown is the guy coming off the IR next year, our 7th round pick out of UCLA. But we need somebody that's going to be able to run the football behind Josh Jacobs if he needs a rest here and there. Yeah, Reap, hey, we got to be honest, bro. We got to be real, man. Look, this is the thing. I'm wrong. I'm right, but I own both. When I'm right, I'm like, yeah, I was right. When I'm wrong, I own that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's the problem. And I always say this shit. I'm not going to go into my spiel, but a lot of these guys that do this stuff that we do, they die on their hill. Like, they'll just die on their hill. I'm not doing that, bro. If I see things differently now, I'm gonna be like, look, I see things differently now. I'm not going to die on this hill. You know what I mean? I thought that maybe if they gave Zeus enough reps, maybe he would be the guy to be able to be that running back too. It's clearly right now, he's not the guy. So I'm not going to die on that hill. Move on. Go get somebody else. I wish Graham comes up with some exotic blitz packages. Hopefully we do this upcoming week because you're going to have to get two on his. You got to keep two on his heels. WI. Facts. Salute for you for the $2 donation. Salute to Mando. What is our defense ranked? I think we're 30th against the run and like 8th or 9th against the pass, Mando. So we're a middle of the bunch defense right now. I think we're like 16th. 15, 16, I think somewhere around there. So we're a middle of the pack defense right now. Number 8, 9 against the pass and like 30th, 29th, 30th against the run. Salute to my brother.com. I see you, King. Let's see. He said, plus Amir is a power blocking runner. Yeah, that was a bad pickup, you guys. That was definitely a bad pickup. 13th in points per game, Travis. Talk this shit, brother. Okay, got you. Got you. I'm going to go check it out, Fiend. But yeah, man, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. My son is actually sick. That's why it took me so long to get the coffee and convo going. I had to go pick him up early from school, man. I'm going to go spend some time with my little one. He's in the room, sleep. Salute to my brother Intel, too. I see you, King. He said we're 16th ranked total defense. There you go. But I'll be back tonight, man. Other than that, Shieldmore is going to be all over the place. Wasted has a show on the way. Hammer has a show on the way. So other than that, man, I'll probably be back tonight at some point, and we'll shoot the shit. Dez, I don't know about all that idiot shit, bro. But yes, I did say that. If Josh McDaniels was going to be the coach, I would have got. If he would have been the coach moving forward, I definitely would have tried to get a 3rd round pick for Josh Jacobs. The fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? If you could have got a 3rd for a running back that's going to be a free agent next year anyway, that you knew was going to walk for free, what are you talking about? Man, you a fucking idiot, bro. You a fucking idiot, man. And you know what? I just feel like I'm going to do something. I haven't done this in a long time, right? I haven't done this in a long time. Boom, 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 boom. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Salute to Paul, man. Real shit, Graphk. I love this channel. I like what you do for the nation. You make it feel at home for us, Raiders. Salute, my brother. And that's the reason I do this for. That's the reason I do this for. Salute to you, my brother. And salute to Josh on the way out. Let's say we don't keep AP for head coach this offseason. Who do you think we get? AP. I'm not going to talk about any coaches moving forward, Josh. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want Antonio Pierce to win this job, and I want to move forward with him. But if we end up moving on from him, we'll talk about it in the offseason about some guys. Salute to you, Josh. I appreciate you on the $5 donation. You already know what it is. Yeah, man. I'm a fucking dork, man. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? Not you, Josh. The D's guy, Dez guy, whatever. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here, man. OakLosVegas.com for the drip. PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raider related. WoodsonWhiskey.com for the GOAT whiskey. Go get you some of that. Salute to my people, man. I love you guys. And as always, I'm out. Hit that subscribe button on the way out and make sure you wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Catch y'all on the next one. Wow.
What I'm talking about.